everybody, welcome back to Messy Vegan Baker. I'm Christina, and today is day 6 of 12 days of baking. Halfway there! Today I'm doing another family recipe. This one is from my dad's side of the family, my grandma Peterson. She has really good recipes. We are going to be making orange cookies. I have everything out and pre-measured and ready to go. It's not a vegan recipe, so we are just going to do almond milk instead of the regular milk. We're doing bananas, or one full banana for the eggs, and then we're doing vegan butter instead of regular. You have to use the zest and the juice of an orange. Then I added half of a lemon just to try to give it a little bit more zest. I think I have a memory of eating these, but to be 100% honest, I'm not sure if that's made up or if that's actually a memory, but they're delicious if I remember correctly. So I'm really excited to make them. And the first step is, just kidding, but really we're gonna cream the sugar and butter because that's always the first step. So we're just gonna add the ingredients in the order that they are because they literally just have the ingredients listed. Also, the oven is set for 350. So now we're gonna add the eggs in. We'll give that a mix. Beautiful, and now it calls for 1 cup of milk, so we're going to do the almond milk. The recipe doesn't call for this, but I'm going to add a smidge of vanilla just because I feel like if it doesn't have vanilla, something's weird. Now it calls for the dry ingredients, and then we'll put the juice in afterwards. So far it's shaping up to be a good dough. Then we add the rind and the juice. So you grate the orange and then you juice it. It's definitely on the wetter side for dough, but I think they'll be okay. I'm gonna give it one more twirl. All right, we're gonna try this and see what happens. The dough is really good. All right, I'm gonna take 1/3 of a cup. It doesn't have any other directions. Maybe we'll just do like half. Let's kind of plop it on there. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, so we're back. Turns out that these cookies are supposed to be that runny, basically like pancake batter. If you do try this recipe, which I will write down below, then have no fear when it is that runny. They are supposed to be very, very soft. Like you can see, you can literally bend them. So they're basically small pancakes that you put frosting on. I'm not mad. Well, those baked, these were 12 minutes total, and these were 10 minutes total. Maybe 11 minutes is like the golden time. It also depends on elevation. So start with 10 minutes and then you can bake it longer if you need to, or you can pull them out if they're ready. I also made the frosting, which has a little bit of melted butter, more orange juice, which I also added some lemon juice, a butt ton of powdered sugar. I would highly suggest using either a stand mixer or a hand mixer because it's a lot of mixing. So these are all the cookies. I don't know, you might want them smaller, especially from these ones. Also, just grease the baking pan very well. Just a warning, they're very soft, and that's how they're supposed to be. And now we're gonna glaze / frost these, but because they're so soft and crumbly, I'm not sure what the best way to do this. All right, let's try this one. We use our offset spatula. Oh, that works pretty well actually. Okay guys, so the cookies are fully frosted and ready to go. There we go. So these are done. They look pretty good. These ones in the middle look better, so I would suggest baking them a little bit longer until the edges are fairly golden brown, just because they seem to be a little more sturdy, and since they're already really soft, it's just a good idea. With all the crumbs that I did have, I figured I had enough extra frosting, why not just make cookie pops? If you do end up making these super soft, no worries, you can just turn them into a better, different version. It's fancy. Overall, I was really pleased with this. I would just bake them slightly longer, at least the other two. Maybe make them smaller cookies, but it's a really good recipe and they are delicious. The cookies are pretty good. They're not too sweet either, which is actually really nice. But the frosting is where that like zing, ding, the tang, like that really nice flavor is. I think people would really enjoy this, especially because it's just a different flavored cookie, you know, because you always have like chocolate and peppermint and peanut butter, which are great, but this just adds another flavor. So that was day 6, and I'd say it was a success. So stay tuned tomorrow for day 7 of 12 days of baking. I don't know what I'm making tomorrow either. Stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later.